Lying is an art, even if it is not a good one. And it must be admitted, some excel in this area. They have this incredible ability to trick us and manipulate us like real magicians. We see nothing but fire and we blindly believe in everything they tell us. However, to be credible and to continue one's lie without batting an eyelid is not given to everyone. The proof is that for some signs of the zodiac, the truth is downright more liberating. When they venture into lying, they get mixed up, sweat from head to toe, fuss over nothing, and are more clumsy than usual. It's hard to be fooled by them. Your palms start to sweat profusely, your nervousness takes over, and you blush and feel dizzy. No doubt, you are in the act of lying and you even pray inwardly that you will be freed from this ordeal. Yes, for these 4 zodiac signs, lying is real torture. Some people are so bad at lying that they have no choice but to be honest. They are simply unable to hide the truth, even if it is hard to hear. The truth will set them free and make them feel better. Lying is bad, but not all the truths are necessarily good to say either. Too bad, against all odds, these zodiac signs are allergic to lies and have a visceral need to say what they think. And when they fake a lie, the show is worth it. Let's find out together which are these zodiac signs that absolutely do not know how to lie. Maybe you are one of them. Before we get into the video, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Now let's begin. Number 1, Sagittarius, November 22 to December 21. Do you know that person who covers his mouth with his hand after telling the truth? It is probably a Sagittarius. This zodiac sign is brutally honest. When telling a more personal anecdote, even when taking it lightly, Sagittarius will tend to tell the truth rather than lie or exaggerate the situation. At worst, if it happens to ramble a bit, it ends up betraying itself. It is enough to question him on the facts for him to get tangled up and get caught in the trap. With his goldfish memory, he loses track and forgets some details of his fictional story. One thing is certain, you can always count on this sign to be the first to say out loud what everyone is thinking. Number 2, Virgo, August 23 to September 22. Of all the zodiac signs that have trouble lying, Virgos are the best. Generally, a Virgo doesn't care about lying. If you ask him questions about your look of the day, your weight, or your new haircut, don't expect complacency from him. This sign of the zodiac does not take the easy way out and will tell you at once what he really thinks about it without half measures. Too bad, if you would have preferred another answer, because in his mind, there is no need to lie when the truth is more beneficial than pretense. Virgo is therefore fundamentally honest. A great quality that we also find in his fidelity and loyalty. Lying, cheating, or deceiving is not part of his dictionary. Of course, sometimes Virgo tends to go a little overboard in his stories, but he will soon be caught lying. Number 3, Cancer, June 21 to July 22. In general, this zodiac sign is quite mysterious. As he lives a bit in his bubble, he sometimes tends to confuse reality with his vision of things. But this is often justified by his naivety and his credulity. What is certain is that his eyes do not lie, you can always watch the truth there. When a Cancer needs to lie, they tend to avoid the subject at all costs and their gaze is often evasive. Extremely sensitive, he communicates so many emotions that he really has a hard time lying. Very empathetic, this zodiac sign refuses to do to someone what he would not like to be done to him. He most often chooses to be honest and transparent. Since he wears his heart on his lips, it is often easy to detect what he really feels. And if, like everyone else, he tries to tell a pious lie to avoid hurting or upsetting someone, he immediately feels guilty and ends up retracting it. Because, in his eyes, the truth will never hurt. Number 4, Aries, March 21 to April 19. People born under this sign are too impulsive to have time to think about a lie. This zodiac sign tends to follow their instincts at the expense of reason, which is why lying is very difficult for them. He is a direct, aggressive type of person who never minces his words. Preferring to face the truth, even if it's hard to swallow, Aries will always confess everything. An exception to the rule, he would be able to hide the truth if the cause is really worth it. But, for him, the matter is not simple. Inventing a lie takes time, planning, and patience. And Aries doesn't like to complicate life. The first impulse will always be to say exactly what's on your mind without worrying about the consequences. Yes, sometimes he will lack tact. He often doesn't take the gloves off and will tell a person the truth without thinking. He is quite aware of sometimes hurting those around him, but at the same time, he perfectly assumes this character trait. For him, being true to yourself and telling the truth no matter what is a rare and precious quality.